No.
Thank you, Casey. It's 8:15. So let's say you're in the market for a new job. Maybe you are. You might want to just go right to your computer or your smartphone.
Yeah, we're talking about resumes here. It turns out Twitter may be all you really need if you're trying to get this new job. At least that's the word from a tech life expert.
Stephanie Humphrey. She's joining us now upstairs. Good morning to you.
Good morning, guys.
Oh, I like that. Is that hot pink on the green?
It is a little pink, little orange.
Like that, a little orange, like that. All right, let's talk about this. Are we just being funny here, or can you really get a job?
No, not at all. Twitter is an awesome resource for jobs because most of the companies on there have Twitter feeds just for jobs. So if you go into the search box, if you go to Twitter in the search box, just type jobs. And the last entry that comes back will ask you if you want to search all people for jobs. Hundreds of companies that either have a separate feed for jobs or have jobs in their description, in their profile description. They all come up. UPS has a Twitter feed. They also have UPS jobs, Pepsi. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of companies have separate jobs feeds just to post positions that are available.
Now that you say that, if I was a manager and I needed, a bunch of positions and I put it through Twitter, I might like it because I don't have to search through a cover letter and, the resume. If you can write creatively, there's no typos and 140 characters. You know what I mean? I think you could probably tell a lot about a person by how they sell themselves in 140 characters.
Absolutely, because you have to be very creative. You have to refine your elevator pitch, so to speak, and you have to make sure that you're getting as much information in those 140 characters as you can. And you should take advantage of Vine. Vine is that little 6-second video app that I talked about a month ago. Twitter actually bought Vine, and a lot of people are using that as a way to be a little bit more creative and try to grab their attention in that 6 seconds. They make a little video about why they're qualified or maybe something that they're working on at the moment, and you put it out there and folks pay attention. I think it's just that visual that kind of grabs people's attention, and then once you grab them, you kind of reel them in.
I just typed jobs into my Twitter account here.
And you found?
Well, all sorts of jobs. There's
all sorts of jobs.
Store manager in Sterling, Virginia.
There you go.
Hiring right now.
You also want to consider creating a separate account, but you want to have a little bit of balance. You want to keep it professional, but Twitter is still a social network, so people are going to be expecting you to kind of share a little bit of your personal self, show a little bit of your personality, but you want to keep it professional. Make sure your profile has a professional-looking profile picture, that the little profile information at the bottom gives them more information about what you're looking for.
They need a nursing assistant, women's surgical unit in El Paso, Texas.
You're finding all kinds of jobs on Twitter.
That sounds like the job for you. And I think you're right about that. You just be creative and fun, but
stay engaged. The thing is to stay engaged as well, because you don't want to just be on there asking for work. You also want to be providing content to people. You want to be commenting on what they're doing, because Twitter gives you an opportunity to follow the heads of these companies. You can literally follow a CEO and engage that person in conversation, and who knows where that can go.
Uh-oh.
What?
They need a marketing intern, Silver Spring, Maryland. This one's alarming. Male anchor needed for a show on local television, Philadelphia.
I think that too. That's good stuff, though, Stephanie. I never even thought about it that way.
Don't discount Twitter. It could be a valuable resource.
This is one of your best segments. Thank you, Steph.
Thank you.
Nicely done. I'm going to take you on a date tonight because it's